since we are in the county seat of Yates County. Penn. Let's hear it, Penn. Talk to me. How is your spirit? How are you? Everybody's good. What's your name, sir?
Mike.
Mike, what is the story with your situation with the flooding? Anything affect you directly?
Nothing at my house, but the vineyard I work at had a little bit.
And how they recovered?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just mostly, doing some stonework and new culvert pipe.
Have a good time tonight, okay?
I will. Thank you.
All right, let's go talk to the guy that got this all together. It's Bob. Bob, what is the story about your brain? What were you thinking about getting this barbecue going for Penn?
Well, my neighbors are really cool. They helped me out when I was at work, and I thought to myself, how can I thank them? And I just happened to catch one of your commercials, and I go, that's it. I know Scotty's going to come down.
Well, when we saw it, we were like, we got to find a way to get to Penn to just see everybody down here. How's everybody doing? What's the town mood?
I thank everybody. I'm very impressed with everybody. They're holding their heads up high. They're doing a wonderful job. The volunteers. We had people, the Mennonites from all over the counties, from down south, I think in Pennsylvania. They come up and they were helpful. So I was very impressed by that.
And they work hard.
Yes, they do. They work hard and they smile while they're doing it. So.
I love it. See? That's American, baby. Guys, we're going to come back in a few minutes. Right now, I got to get some food before all these people eat the food. They're really hungry.
Right.
It's like they haven't eaten in a while.
Our hats off to everybody in Penn and Bob Kurz and family and friends. Looks good.
Thanks, Scotty. Here's what's coming up on News 8 at 5. It's hard to believe that this is the 25th anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre. The world is looking back at one of the darkest.
7 days, we're going to send it out to Scott in Penn. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Stace, they all love you down here. You guys love Stacy Pension, right? Come on, go and show them, Maddie. Yeah.
Thanks,
that
guys.
right there, Mike. He wants to see you again, Stace. All right, so let's hit the 7-day. How could they not love Pension? Come on. So it's going to be a nicer pattern into the weekend, Friday and beyond, especially back in the 80s. We're talking Back to the Future, Marty McFly weather this weekend. Enjoy it. A little bit cooler next week, but the sun comes back out after Sunday night, Monday. I want to talk to a couple that was impacted by the flood. We're kind of revisiting that just a few weeks back. And your name?
Barb Stewart.
Barbara, tell me what happened with damage at your place.
Our whole basement got flooded over 4 feet of water. We lost our furnace, our washer, our dryer, our freezer, our hot water tank. We were without services for a week.
Are you pretty close to the creek that overflowed?
We're 4 houses down, and we had it coming down Elm Street and down Burns Terrace.
So you had talked about, we showed a topographical map the next night. What are your thoughts on that map?
Well, people don't realize that we're in a valley, and it's a pretty steep valley. And when I saw your map, I went to Google Maps myself and saw where the stream goes up and how many streams hit this stream, and the other one in town is even more.
Right.
So it's kind of amazing just to see it that way.
Yeah, so it was meteorology sprinkled in with topography. Real quick, I wanted to talk to this young lady. Your name again, ma'am?
Sue Hamilton.
Tell me that story about the Mennonites and the Canandaigua contractors real
We
quick.
had a contractor from the OSG contracting company in Canandaigua come down. They spent the whole day with us, and they brought about 23 people and worked all day long. And then the next day we had about that same number of Mennonites and Amish coming.
Very cool. And it's amazing what they do. People coming together. We've been hearing those stories all night. Still here. Now, coming up, guys, at 6, we're talking with the mayor. He's got a meeting at 7. We're going to learn a little bit more about what that's all about and how the town's doing. That's coming up on News 8 at 6. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, Scotty.
Coming up, we're going to tell you about some phone apps that can keep your teenage drivers safe on the road this summer.
You've got questions about staying.
Oh, it's my dad's shirt. I inherited it.
Well, you might want to leave it with him, I think, Bob. I don't know.
It hides my belly very well and all my stains.
Say goodbye to your girlfriend.
Wendy and Nikki, how you doing? She's a hell of a fisherman. And thanks for coming down. You guys did a great job.
Thanks, Bob. Real quick, tell me about Penn.
Scott, we're open for business. Lights are on, everything's back.
He's a chamber guy.
Come on down and shop with us.
And Ben, you got anything to say about Penn?
There's a lot of damage from the flood and
But it's getting better, right, bud?
yeah.
Okay. Yes. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, there's 5-year-old Ben. He's telling you. All right, we're out of here. We had a great time at Penn. Thank you all. There they are.
You know,
Pennianians, is that how you say it? Hey,
Yeah,
what's that? I got it right.
Little
All right,
Ben's-
guys, we'll see you at 11.
great. Thank you, Sadie. We'll see you at 11. And Little Ben sold it. I'm coming down and I'm shopping in Penn.
Marie,
Get
although
ready.
Marie does not need an excuse to shop.
No, not at all, but I'll be coming this weekend.
So how does this sound? Getting ready for Bills camp next month. Some important news released today.
And the NFL yet again breaks from Super Bowl.
Updated. So again, we were down there with Bob and hanging out at Elm Street in Penn Yan. Good times in the backyard. It was rocking. And it's amazing to see the little creek that was a trickle today right next to his house. It was a raging river 3 weeks ago. Resilient people. They just told story after story. Not only of Bob's awful shirt, but also
Wow, really?
of the men in that community and how they just said, how can we help you? We're going to come. We're going to work all day. Don't pay us a
Neighbors
nickel."
helping neighbors get through it.
So cool.
It was really a good backyard barbecue.
Absolutely.
Well, they all are. but
Thank you. That one was fun.
This was fun.
Yeah, extra fun.
Hey, you know, recycling we know is good for the environment. Coming up, we're going to tell you how a local